The death knell. The death knell of trucking is getting shit on your record. I'm happy another driver said that in another video. He talked about when you get into an accident or something. I mean, OTO is the lowest grade of trucking when you got options, when you have choices. OTO is the shittiest out of all of them. O- OTO is the shitty out of all of them. See, like for an example, who wants to date somebody you only see once a month? Who wants to date somebody you only see once a month? Think about that. You only see them once a month. Paycheck is inconsistent. Because that's what it is for me. Paycheck is inconsistent. You only going to see them once a month or whatever the fuck you available. So a lady got into an accident or something. She went to orientation and did all that. And from lockup, man, and the company wouldn't hire her. She didn't say whatever company it was, but this is my take on it. This is why you need to go to black ops companies. This is where black ops companies come in. When you don't got no options, and unfortunately, when you get an accident or ticket, don't even tell me about the details of the accident, but just say you got an accident. I don't need know all the what happened and who the fault. Okay, you got an accident on your record. That's all it is. Okay, no different than you got like a speeding ticket. Shit, that's a death knell too. Motherfuckers ain't gonna speeding ticket, accident, nigga. They'll hire you, but man, you just gotta keep try. That's the black ops company. I wouldn't try no mega carriers. I wouldn't try no mother because they ain't gonna hire you. Now on the other side of that, now if you got options, see, I didn't realize this because OTR is a sucky lifestyle, man. You going for weeks at a time. Only thing bad about it too, on top of all that. Like if you really sat down with your wife and you had options and she saw you gone for weeks at a time, not knowing when the fuck you gonna be home, and your paycheck fluctuate, your truck broke down, you can deal with a variety of problems on the road out here with any carrier, with any truck, with any carrier. Don't fucking matter, bro. It's just the name of the beast. Don't matter who you with. It don't matter. If your truck break down, you gonna make little money. Period, regardless of what carrier you are with. Now, but if you sat down with your wife and discussed all your options, who would want their husband, boyfriend or girlfriend to be gone for 3 weeks at a time? You only see them once a month. Because that's what OTR is. You only see them once a month. What type of relationship is that? She's better off being single. He or she is just better off. You don't see them once a month. What type of relationship is that? It's a shitty relationship. It's even more shitty on the truck driver because as an OTR driver, for me knowing it, you don't know where you're going from one place to the next. Everything is new to you. You looking like stupid as fuck. So like from if your wife really knew, like if you can get like the UPS job, day cab, shit, versus being gone for 4 versus she's seeing you once a month. Damn. Once a month, nigga. That's like terrible. Terrible. Don't know when you coming home. My boss ain't writing me home yet, so writing me home yet. So I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna be home. You don't realize that. See, when we get out of school, this is how they program us, because all we think is OTR. So we work with these mega carriers for months and don't realize overall, this is a shitty lifestyle because you don't have no life outside of the truck. You gotta ask for when to be home. Doing OTR, it just takes away your whole life, bro. You don't realize you spend day and night in that motherfucking truck, and you only get paid unless you deliver loads. So if you spend all day at the mechanic shop, all day waiting to get unloaded, you ain't getting paid for that. You only get paid when you deliver loads. So you can be out there for 4-5 weeks. Don't mean you're making a lot of money. Does not necessarily mean that at all. They program us when we get out of Swift, Prime, JB Hunt, don't matter. When we get out of these schools where they train us and we do OTL, we're programmed. We're so happy to have our CDL. That lifestyle sucks. It does. It just does. Because you're not even off on the weekends. You got to ask somebody else when to be off. Damn, like a Hebrew slave. You got to ask somebody else when to be off. Shit, whether you've been busting your ass or don't bust your ass, when you work for these big carriers, they really can't keep track. It's too much of them to keep track of. Seriously, it's just, to be kind of honest with you. So don't hate the mega carriers. It's just too many of us truck drivers out here running all over Making money for them to really keep track of who's been on the road the longest, who's run the most, who's today. All they really care about for you to making them money. A lot of them. That's why to me, if you got options, get to a dedicated account. You got options, get somewhere where you have a nice, a easy work-life balance. Because everybody, when it comes to you as an individual, everybody has a personal life. Like you need to go to the doctor every now and then. You need to buy new clothes. You need to wash. It's just everybody have personal things that you need to do as a human. Period. Outside of living out of a truck for weeks and weeks at a time. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All the shit that you would normally do at home with no problem, you wouldn't even think about it. You have to ask. You have to ask for when to be off because all you've been doing is going from a fucking truck stop to a well house, basically. And just driving in between, basically, for hours and hours and hours. That's why, you know. But it's really bad for us, when you get something on your records, then the quality, this is what I would say. The quality of the carriers drop when you get something on your records, overall. Now, because the good carriers that you can work for, let's say you was going to work for JB Hunt or Martin. They had like some drop and hook Walmart account right by your house, but they wouldn't hire you. They sent you already orientation. On day 3 orientation, they didn't hire you because you got an accident on your record. So now that job that they promised you was you going to be off every weekend, cake job, delivering for Walmart through Martin. Now they rejected you to send you back home because you got an accident. Now you got to go work for these black ops company, and you got to work a completely different schedule. Like that's what we don't understand. Like OTR is a shitty schedule and shitty lifestyle. You don't know where you're going from one place to the next. It is completely terrible. You don't have any co-workers. It really don't matter how many, but positive and negative. If you have an accident, some black ops companies will hire you. Some, not all. Just because they foreign don't mean they don't check your records and they don't give a fuck. Now I don't know. Some of them may hire you. It's just that you have to leave that cake job that you was going to get hired. Let's just say what Martin and Schneider doing, nice home every weekend. Let's just say Target or Pet Supply. What you gonna do with the make it? You're gonna have a nice schedule. You're gonna know your schedule and probably work the same stores. Because when you do that, when you work retail like Sam's Club and Target, you usually get the same stores. Now you go over here, you got to do OTR, which is going to be problematic. Which it is. All you can hope for is that you can make decent money. Because warehouse is going to make you mad, dispatcher is going to make you mad. It's just the unknown because you don't know what you're walking into. Waiting at warehouse for 4, 5, 6 hours. Getting loads rejected, going places with the wrong pickup number, just a variety of problems. You can't help it. It's just the nature of the beast when you do OTR, bro. But seriously though, you think about if your wife knew you can get a job, like a UPS, where you're home daily, versus being gone. She see you once a month. Like OTR with these companies, you don't know when you coming home. So if you come home every 3 weeks, that's pretty much to me once a month. That's a once a month deal. You go home once a month, nigga. See if Schneider or JB Hunt wouldn't have rejected you, you could have got on these nice dedicated accounts, could have had your ass home every motherfucking weekend. Oh no, you go from being home every weekend to now you got to go over here and work this OTR bullshit. You don't know when the fuck you coming home. Sad. Now, you may have some luck with the small carriers, but like I said, small carriers are not always hiring. So you got to keep checking for them, You may, but it's going to take some. It's small, like I said, it's small carriers in every motherfucking neighborhood. You don't even know they exist because they're not marketing all the time. This is what it is. They ain't. But you can just do OTR for a while. Maybe it may work out. You may make some decent money. It just depends. Nah, it's just so many. The bad thing about it, so many of these black ops companies are shady. Like they want to work the fuck out of you, and they don't gotta do that. I just and then run there when it comes deep, when you dig into deep in OTR, like running that New Hampshire area. Oh, that area is terrible. Don't pay me. This is where I would take less money. Like when you really analyze OTR, in my opinion, I know I'm not the only one. I would take less money to work a set lane versus going all over America and I don't know what the fuck I'm walking into. No, I like knowing what I'm walking into. I'm not a lazy driver. I like, and then like the New Hampshire area, that whole state over there, it's fucking terrible. God damn it. I mean, it is just fucking terrible, bro. Your wife wouldn't want you going. Look at you going once a month, and then your paychecks varies. Then your truck break down. Then so you ain't making all that money. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's problems, bro. But it's a lot of drivers that are blacklisted, bro. When you think about, if you really step back, because people, I think a lot of old motherfuckers, a lot of bitter truck drivers just painting. When you tell your wife about trucking, you don't tell her all the different sectors. If she knew all the different sectors, the last thing she would want you to do is OTO. Because you ain't coming home for multiple weeks at a time. If you got options. Now, if you got an accident, if you got a ticket, you're like, hey, I gotta work this Black Ops company for a while. I don't got shit else I gotta do. I don't got too many other options. I've just got that speeding ticket. I just got into an accident, so I don't got I don't got a multiples of options. They're gonna hire me. I can start making money right now. You know, shit. Do you want me to go down the job and get a job at Burger King, or do you want me to do this OTO job? Oh, okay. Well, go do that OTO job. But if you got options, if you lay out the different sectors of trucking, the last thing I don't think as truck drivers we don't realize, like, you're gone for weeks at a time. You don't realize when you work in OTR, you build no relationship. You don't know where you're going from one place to the next. God, that is the stupidest thing as a truck driver. Because not only that, you're driving a big vehicle. You need to make sure it's positioned right. You're going to all these different type of warehouses. You don't want to get in nobody's way. You want to set yourself up right. So it's so much that you want to do because you're driving a big fucking vehicle. And like 1% of the time they see you someplace that's just not meant for a truck. But unfortunately, a truck is there. So, I mean, OTR is just its own beast, man. But if you thought about it, if your wife knew all the sectors, shit. I really, when I sit back and analyze how Sam's Club and Target was, and then I look at OTR, I'm looking like, see, as the OTR, you don't know where you're going to pick up, and you really don't know where you're going to drop off. See, when you work at a Sam's Club or Target account, you know you're going to the distribution center to pick up your load. You know that part, so that part is cake. You may even know the store that you're going to because you probably did the store before. So that part, I wouldn't say necessarily is cake, but you know where you're going. You see what I'm saying? So, you're not worried about pickup number and dock and all that. You're just not. OTO, on the other hand, shit, you don't know what the fuck you're walking into, bro. You don't control shit. It's just sad to make you so mad about OTO is you could have been out there busting your ass for weeks at a time. Somebody else control your schedule. That's what fucking really pissed me off about OTO. You could have been out there busting your ass for, let's just say, 7 weeks at a time. Then somebody else pick when you go home. If you ask to go home after 7 weeks on the road, they don't send you home. You don't go to home. In some ways, that's fucking like slavery. It doesn't matter, big carrier, small carrier, don't fucking. That's why another thing about OTR sucks, because you go all over America. When you work at region dedicated accounts, you work in the area. You're not all over America. That's what makes it other sucks. Somebody else control. When you really think about it, like, damn, somebody else control. My dispatcher work Monday through Friday. I've been out here for 7 weeks. I'm trying to go to this doctor's appointment. And, I can't get home to go to this doctor's appointment because they not sending me home on time. Oh, see, let's say you got a doctor's appointment. Man, you would have to put that request in so early to try to make sure you get home on time. You probably definitely have to take 2 days off or 3 days off because they no telling when you know what I mean, when you get home, how long you've been waiting at the doc and this, that, and the third or whatever, you know what I'm saying? OTL sucks for a variety of different reasons.